Alright, welcome back. Tom Zakvea back again for Kult of Athena. Have a blade review for you out in South Dakota in the Badlands. We have a Windlass Bowie knife here for you with the D-guard. As you can see, this comes with the leather sheath, steel piece toward the tip of it and toward the guard. Let's get a close-up look at it. Notice the grip. We have a hardwood grip here. A little bit of piece on the pinky to keep it in place. Let's see, the sheath. A little bit of a pull when you take it out, so there is retention on this, just to keep that in mind. There's the blade. We have a slightly swept back tip. And put the scabbard down so you can see the blade a little bit better. Alright, the tip is nice and pointy. Get a side profile to check it out. The back edge is false, so you'll see that it does kind of bevel down. You can sharpen it, so you can add a sharpening service if you'd like for this blade, but for the ones that come from Windlass, this does not have a back edge to it. The main edge is, it catches on your finger just a little bit. So this is not, paper shredding sharp. I mean, if you went through a melon, it'll go through a melon, or if you go through a melon, or if you were to thrust with it, it's still got an edge on it, it's still got a tip on it, it's still gonna work. Thin, sharp piece of steel. So, other than that, let's take a look at the, obviously Windlass has their logo right there. There's plenty of sunlight to see that. And the back of the guard, right here, you'll notice that it comes down to protect the thumb. Sometimes these are decorative. Sometimes they're like way up, where they kind of nub all the way up, where it doesn't seem like it's a functional application. However, for this one, if a blade was to slide down or something was to ricochet off the back of it, that's a little bit of protection for the webbing of your hand. As I don't know you guys, but I want to keep my thumbs. So also the knuckle lining, as you can see, there's plenty of room here, so if you have a larger hand than I do, this will still accommodate that as it slides in. It kind of reminds me, it just reminds me of a cutlass. It reminds me of like a some of the military sabers that have the closed guard like this. And this is also for, obviously, if you're in close quarters, you need to punch with that, you can. And then you can hit with the back of the blade. It's just, the possibilities are endless. But, this is actually really to protect your hand. If you were to, come out to hit somebody in the head and they drop their strike to your knuckle line, you do have a little bit of protection. Not something combatively I would think to rely on, for sure, on that. But, it's just there for you. It's just a little bit extra insurance policy for it. Blade length. Let's take a look at the blade length. We have something around an 18 and 19 inch blade from all the way from the guard to the tip. So for being a Bowie knife, it's actually pretty long, dude. This is a lot longer than a lot of the Bowie knives that I've seen. I mean, when you see it next to my hip, it's quite long. Some Bowie knives are about, 7.5 to 8 inches. So you're adding a lot of length to this. In Kali, in Filipino martial arts, we would categorize this as the short sword or the bolo. So this would be something that you would have as a sidearm, possibly with a firearm nowadays, in the way that they would carry them now. But this would be considered a bolo rather than a Bowie knife. Terminology isn't really, that big of a deal. However, I want to be able to share as much knowledge with you guys as I can on these blades, and not just swing them around. Let me show you guys know what you're getting. Alright. Okay, so there you have it, the Windlass Bowie knife with the D handguard, protect the knuckle lining. A little bit longer of a Bowie knife here with the leather sheath. Out here hiking, bringing this to a location that normally gets you bring you reviews at. So, I want to know what you guys think about it. Leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at Kult of Athena. Hope to talk to you soon.